And welcome
Hello.
to Three Kobolds Gaming, where we play Pathfinder's 2nd Edition Remastered, sometimes with errata. And tonight we continue our Heroes of Absalom campaign in 2026.
20.
2026. Insanity.
Now, I could do the classic, hey guys, it's been a while, what is your New Year's resolution?
Nope.
Not gonna do that.
No.
But what I do want to ask you, what is one thing, as it relates to gaming, storytelling, or like role playing, that you want to do or improve upon?
I
Like-
want to get better at improv in general. Like,
Yeah,
I want to take an improv class this upcoming year.
we met a friend of a friend last night, who is
taking a comedy class.
taking an improv comedy class, and I told her that is potentially one of the bravest things that you can do as an adult. And she is a stage actor, but regardless, like, it is a whole nother level to put yourself out there.
So much vulnerability
like that.
in
Yeah,
improv.
yeah.
Like,
That's a good one.
it's
That's
so
a really
easy
good one.
for it to be cringe. Like, it's so easy.
I want to get better at making decisions that my character would make, even if they are not good ones. I'm going to say,
Yeah.
especially even if they are not good ones.
Yeah.
Not just like optimal gaming or optimal, no, like
Hmm.
genuinely bad decisions, like not a good thing to do. I don't want to like hurt the party, but like I do want to play
Mhm.
my characters a little more faithfully, and it's a goal of
Yeah.
mine for
Oops, it might cause shit, but it's fun.
yeah, it's a goal of mine for Misspeaker because I want to play a much more like kind of flood character in that one. Kashak
does
is
that mean?
very Boy Scout, very like good, awful good, and like he's very much like I want to do what the party wants to do, and very like soldier does the order for the job. But with my like my next character, I think is going to be a lot more complex, so I want to be more
Good.
faithful to that character.
Good. Yeah, I think that is, that kind of mirrors a trend, and it's not exactly what you're saying, but that mirrors a trend that we've been seeing in kind of the ethos of new age TTRPGs, in that there is more of a focus on faithful character storytelling, and then rewarding that, versus, back in the day, Gary Gygax and his buddies were like, all right, what is the most optimal, most efficient, A to B, get the gold, get out
Yeah,
option?
Yeah. Video game. Well,
And there's still, I think, and it touched on it with what you were saying, it isn't always necessarily rewarded mechanically to make the optimal character choice versus the
Yeah.
optimal mechanical choice. So that's a really interesting thing to think about, especially as we begin prepping a new adventure. Ben, Dan, any big feelings?
I mean, I think going based off what Jack said, maybe stepping away from min-maxing my own character stats. I definitely feel like I like maybe almost subconsciously like I just want to optimize my character so that big number is big whenever I roll. But maybe it'll be more fun to have a more rounded character when it comes to stats, and I think that could definitely open up new avenues of role playing as well as things you can do with that character. Not just shoehorning yourself into one role.
Sure.
A little more
Like,
Yeah.
rather than min-maxing, like, theming a character more so, do you mean?
Yeah.
Or, like,
Yeah.
cool.
I'll tell you what, that is very reminiscent of something that I noticed after playing a wizard in first edition. Is like you get so much, you have to make so many choices, and it comes to a point where the characters that I played afterwards are just like, all right, I have this one thing that I do. That's it. That's all I want to worry about. Everything else
real
is
good.
everything else is gravy. All right, but especially with wizards, it's like it's hard not to min max a wizard, just because a lot of your power comes from the spells that you cast, right? Not the feats that you take. And
The
so,
buyer's remorse for a wizard is like so immense. Like
Yeah.
you make a decision and then the opportunity cost like smacks you in the face like a flying fish through the air. It's just like bam. You're like, oh, I could have just done this other thing and it would have been way better.
Could taking this other
And-
spell, could have prepared
Yeah,
this
like-
instead of that. Yeah.
just like a fish. Yep.
You guys know that
Just
really
like a
common
flying
experience
fish.
of a flying fish
Just
hitting
like
you in the
a
head?
flying fish.
Oh, I'm so familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happened
Like
to me
when
the
you
other
walk
day.
through Seattle Sea Market, and then they just want to toss one of the fishes, and instead of catching it, it hits you in the head. You know that really common experience?
Ben, what is your big 2026 gaming goal?
I think it's similar to a lot of what folks have said, and I was trying to think about why this has maybe happened with Fearin specifically, and I'm curious if this is a product of higher level play. But I want a character. I want to focus on trying to make strong choices with a character. I do feel like Fearin is a little middle of the road, and I wonder if that's a product of like the stakes being so high that I don't want to like make a choice that's going to like totally deviate the narrative. Because I'm thinking about you know, like my character in Jack's game that we play on Monday nights, and I feel like I've been much better about making like strong choices with that character, and it's a much lower level campaign. So I don't know if that's connected in any way, but strong choices for like
Our
the
goals-
character.
Our goals have homogenized in this game pretty considerably. There's not a ton.
Yeah, we as a party have like one mission.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
not nearly as much like.
Inter-party
kinda-
conflict.
Yeah,
I want
or
to do this.
I want to do this, or I need to do this thing, and it's
Yeah.
much more like
It's like we've accomplished our personal goals already, so it's like
kinda. Yeah, it's just like finish the goddamn thing, which happened at the end of Rune Lords when we ran that too. Like late point 6, it is just like okay.
Yes, I'm
we
curious if that's
versus
like
this.
just a symptom of higher level play potentially, particularly when like we've been playing these characters for so long together. There does come a point where it's just like, okay, we know what we want. We're all sort of on the same page. Yeah, so I don't know.
There's a big difference, I think, in playing pre-written adventures versus doing like a full sandbox campaign. Something that like Glass Cannon Podcast has been trying to do more of is kind of player-driven campaign experiences. And that is a much harder, but I think potentially more top-end rewarding experience.
I can see that.
It's much harder on everybody involved, you know, because at the end of the day, we as a group are playing these games to have fun and tell a story together. You know, we're not doing maybe X amount of hours of work. I mean, obviously there's prep involved on my end, but X amount of hours of work outside of our gaming sessions, really like diving in and figuring out like an
We're not
actor
laboring
would.
for this campaign.
Yes. What is the you know driving ethos of this character? And you might have top level snippets, but you're not really necessarily diving into every little incident or detail of that character. And on top of that, a lot of what you get in these pre-written adventures is like, here's a problem. Here are 2 or 3 ways that they might try to solve that problem. Here's the next problem, right? Whereas in like a more truly open world, open narrative campaign, a lot of the world is independent of the characters, and the players are then taking on the responsibility of deciding what is important to them what the problems they want to address are,
Mhm.
and then it's more of a the GM is taking the place of more reacting to the changes that the PCs are making to the world at large. So again, that's a very much more involved from everybody at the table aspect versus this kind of almost pseudo railroaded campaign, right? Where you have a lot of freedom within the cars, but the cars are still on the track, and that's the station you're going to. So
Yeah.
it's a different experience. People have different preferences, and barring building your own world from scratch, or taking world primers like Paizo writes with their Lost Omen series, or Dungeons and Dragons does with its settings. We're all at the beginning of the campaign buying in to the tickets for the train.
Yeah.
And so that
Agreed.
leads to a different character experience. And so that gives us a lot to think about in ways that we can maybe break out of that mold as we embark on the next one.
I couldn't agree more. It's one of the things I learned about when I was GMing was like, I don't really think I understand the term railroading. Like I do, but like the line between it is really gray. Like a very railroaded is obvious. Kind of railroaded is not, because there is just a destination and a starting point, and like yeah, we could go on this fucking other thing, but like we're gonna get back on the tracks because I'm not just rewriting the goddamn campaign. Like I'm gonna get you to this place regardless of what it is, but just
Yeah.
come with me a little bit. So
There's a lot of really good material out there. Matt Colville, I've mentioned him before on this channel, has been such a huge inspiration for me personally in trying to be better about kind of the tricks of the trade, the sleight of hand of GMing that goes into blurring those lines. And, there's a lot that I still have to learn and then trying to implement, every time we come on the show. But if you're interested more in kind of those topics, Matt Colville and his unfortunately short-running actual play MCDM, very, very, very good. I'm sorry, Jack, I think I cut you off. You were going to say something.
I was just gonna ask what your 2026 goal is.
What a wonderful segment. I think the first goal is pretty obvious. My first goal is to finish this campaign this year, and I don't think
Which is crazy.
we're gonna have any issues with that. We are.
Something really bad would have to happen for us to not finish it. This
Right.
year.
I think. Don't quote me on this, but I think this is episode 190, if I remember correctly.
Neat.
Which is wild for me to think about. But I think more importantly, my next goal is something that I actually really appreciate about Jack, and something that I personally want to work on is fleshing out NPCs much more. I do some, but I think there's a lot more that I can do for your personal enjoyment in that department. And so I think when we started this campaign, which is so weird to think about because they've written a gajillion more since then, not all of the books are out. And so I had the first 3 books to work from, and we've been in the same city, and I didn't realize at the time when we were actually playing how much importance some of these characters would have coming back later. And
It's a shame you had to rewrite part of book 6 when Rusty the Rust Monster, we sort of cast him to the side because
no, you made the choice to kill Rusty the Rust Monster, and it's had its impacts. Don't worry about that.
On the community.
On the community at large. But like Jeremy Hoff, for instance, there was a lot of retconning of Jeremy's personality that I don't know. Hopefully, you might not have noticed, but you would definitely
No,
notice
I noticed.
listening back to when we first met him in book 1 versus coming back in book 4 and 5, because I had virtually nothing to go off of, and not much information about how he would react to follow-up situations.
Yeah.
I think that shouldn't have mattered in my kind of personal recognizance. And so I think there's a lot that I want to try to do based off of my readings looking forward to Mythspeaker that I'm really excited to work on. So that's what I want to work on. NPCs.
Hell yeah.
Good goal.
I've already got the combat
Cool.
down. I'm pretty sure you guys aren't going to make it out of this one, so I'll give myself a nice 2 months here to work on it. Speaking of which,
combat, do we want to play the game of what were we doing on the first session of last year or even the year prior? Because the reason I'm combining the last two first sessions of the year, we killed an important character in the first session of 2024 and 2025.
oh, I want to bet.
The 2025 one is a little sleight of hand, but we did kill him technically.
Is 2024 when we killed the death?
No.
I think 2024 was Rabbit Prince kill.
Rabbit Prince. Spot
Yeah.
on. First
Yeah.
session
Well
of 2024,
done,
we
baby.
killed
Well
the
done.
Rabbit Prince. Yep.
2025 after Rabbit Prince.
So it's still been book 6.
Was it the Warden?
It might have book 5.
Nope.
No.
Wouldn't have been the Warden.
God, that warden fight still haunts me. I still think about it.
I know. That one fight was crazy.
Genuinely the most scared I've ever been in a game.
I think if you put 1,000 groups in a room, there would not be a single other group that initiated the Warden fight in the way that you guys did.
No, not even close. Not even fucking close.
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
So the first session of last year, we killed the first clone of Reginald Venkaskerkin. Yeah.
That is sleight of hand. I wouldn't have gotten that.
Wow.
That's crazy. That was a year ago?
Yeah.
That does not feel like a year ago.
I know, right?
That feels a lot less than that.
Not at all. But
Crazy how time changes as you get older.
Crazy how time be doing that, huh?
that was the
Yeah.
beginning of the last dungeon of book 5.
Right.
And
right.
so in 2025, we finished that dungeon. And then
Kicked out book 6.
book 6, part 1, 2, and are a good chunk into part 3. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. What it is.
Will, do you have I don't want to put you on the spot, do you have a month's prediction of when we come to a close here? Or if you don't, that's fine, but don't guess. But like if you have one on
Yeah.
hand, to know what it is.
I'd be willing to bet it's sooner than any of you think.
That,
I mean,
okay,
I'd be
that
shocked if it
checks
goes
out.
past February. I think it's.
Well,
I think there's I think there's a crazy chance it could end in January. I think February is my prediction.
That's a little wild. I wasn't.
Yeah, that's-
I wasn't
I think-
accounting for Ben being insane.
I think the month of
February.
March is going to be the fight against Alonso. I think it is going to be no fewer than 4 sessions.
That'll easily be multiple sessions. Yeah, so maybe that alone pushes it into March.
We're doing a combat a session, occasionally a combat over 2 sessions.
Yeah.
So that fight is going to be long as shit.
Yeah.
That one, I don't even want to. I don't even start, man.
Don't open your fucking mouth, okay? Don't say anything.
Why don't we stop looking ahead, counting our chickens before they hatch? Because I looked at this fight for the first time 2 years ago,
First time in a year.
and I was like, "That's interesting." And I came back to it when I started prepping this dungeon. It was like, "Wow, that's interesting." And then they remastered the monsters that are being used.
Oh.
Legitimately, in Monster Core 2 that came out like a month ago.
Nice.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. Good timing.
And now I'm like, oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So not in our favor. Uh-oh.
I'm so excited. Why don't we just jump right into it? Because
Well,
this
shit.
Yes.
fight is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
You have been, once more, moved via some planar manipulation shenanigans into a lair. This lair is host to none other than the pseudo-reincarnated
Lair.
demonic Skinner.
Lair.
Lair.
Not layer.
Liar.
Lair.
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 Liar.
The Lair itch
Diphthongs
project.
suck. Hate them.
That was good. Where is it? I had it here somewhere. There it is. Oh no, don't delete. I want to show to players, not delete. Boom.
Oh.
This
Oh.
is the creature that you see
Oh. my
standing
God.
atop a pulsating mass of vibrating muscle fiber and twitching venous material, dripping in fresh gore.
Don't like that.
What's her name again? What's her actual name?
And see, you made that comment out loud in character, and Alonsa told you as she was moving you here. Rent Discaprion.
Prince Caprion.
And I believe you never knew it to begin with.
I
don't
think
we
that's
knew
true.
it originally.
I don't think we learned
Yeah.
it. I would think I would have remembered the name Rent.
WRENT, even.
Rent.
She stands up and lifts that massive meat tenderizer in your direction. And I need all of you to roll initiative.
First roll.
For initiative.
I
roll,
am
please,
going
6, baby.
to activate a talisman affixed to my armor, the Eye of Apprehension.
Yeah, good choice.
You feeling a little apprehensive there, Ben?
Roll twice, take the better.
All right. Kashak, what you got?
55.
55. Strong. Fearing.
54.
Also adequate, I would say. Weaver.
35.
Weaver's having a tough set of initiatives. His last one was a 36.
Jesus.
Yeah, yikes.
Twinkle Toes.
43.
43.
But I also try to intimidate the creature nearest to us.
Uh,
on my-
by all means. By all means. Go ahead and roll your
I
intimidate.
rolled a natural 20 for a 51.
A
It
51.
would be a 45 with Kushok's plus 2. I forgot about
Oh yeah,
that.
sorry about that.
All good. 45.
20.
What's your total?
51 with that net 20.
51.
Hell yeah.
That is a regular success bumped to a crit.
Yeah.
So it is frightened 1.
Frigatinid.
It's got to be more than frightened 1 on a critical success.
I'm sorry, frightened 2. You were correct.
Frightened.
Thank you.
Okay.
Scared. Kashak, you are up first. What would you like
Amazing.
to do as all of these creatures stare at you, begin flexing and raising their arms.
As a free action at the start of my turn, I'm going to hunt the frightened target. You know what? I'm just going to hunt him for now. So that will
Okay.
give myself Twinkletoes and Fearin Hunter's Edge. I will enter point blank stance with my first action. I will release Sheathra with my second action. And I will loose an arrow with my third. That arrow is a 39 to hit. Rolled like shit.
9, unfortunately, will not connect.
Not gonna do it. Nope. That's
All
my
right.
turn.
Very good. Next up is Fearin.
Fearin is going to go ahead and move. He's going to go 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to there. Then he is going to, as a free action, a scroll will appear in his hand from his retrieval belt, and he will cast Desiccate. Although I just read something about it. Do we remember if the Skinner... No, the Skinner was a living creature.
Mhm.
Yeah. I cast Desiccate on all targets in the room.
Okay. That is a
Actually,
fortitude.
this room is big enough. I may actually need to measure.
What's your range?
No,
It's 500 feet. You're good.
100 feet.
yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And any
Um,
number of living creatures. So
yeah.
So does that also
fortitude save.
include Weaver, Twinkletoes, and Kashak?
The 4 enemies in front of me.
get your max value on it. Make us roll.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is sacrifices are going to need to be made if you want to take back your damage record.
Take back. I never had it.
If you want to earn the damage record. We're looking at... we'll start with the winged creatures here. Top left one is going to be 45.
Okay.
Top right one is going to be, a lot. 55.
Oh,
Closest one is going to be also a 45. And then the Skinner,
with Frightened 2, 45?
43 with Frightened 2. Thank you for catching me.
Yes! It's a huge difference.
Good. Every modifiers matter, as will be said a lot in our next campaign for various reasons. Last one is a 39, or Skinner is a 39. Sorry. I was looking at a different save. 44 for the Skinner.
Okay, that's 2 fails. So the closest
Yes.
one and the Skinner regular failed.
Oh, amazing.
Top left one, regular success. Top right, crit success.
Okay.
So the damage is 64. So the Skinner and the closest one take 64 points of void damage, and the top left one will take 32. And that's my turn.
Incredible. Big damage coming out there. Let me make sure I got all of that. And then this one is... Okay, it is this creature's turn. Let's keep it simple. It's going to attempt to cast a spell.
Super.
The spell is targeting Fearin.
Are you out of range of being able to recognize that, Dan?
It
I
does
haven't
not
gone
have a
yet.
reaction.
Yet.
Oh, you don't have a reaction to give. Oh.
could recognize it as a free action, but I can't do anything against it.
Would you like to recognize
I
it as a
could
free action?
possibly do something against it.
Nah, I'll free action recognize. Is it arcane?
It is not.
It's gonna be a 52.
52. This is disintegrate.
Oh, watch out!
That's just like straight up damage, though, right?
Yeah.
I should be fine.
Yeah, that's all Weaver does. Hey, it's
Okay.
disintegrate.
Yeah, I think Weaver is very familiar as it lifts a clawed hand, points a finger at Fearin, and this small black, like tracing line just erupts from the fingertip, shooting out towards Fearin. Fearin does a.
Oh,
40...
you know what?
Yes, Fearin.
I've got this new reflecting shield that is equipped right now. I mean, I think I'm going to try to use it. Why not, right?
Do it.
Might as well.
Oh, the shield has to be raised. It is not raised right now.
Fearin, I'm assuming a 48 hits your AC.
That does hit my AC.
Please roll a fortitude save.
Oh boy. Well, if I fail this save, is that instant death? Or
that's-
is that just...
If it kills you, it's instant death. It doesn't. It has
Yeah.
to-
That's what it is. Okay,
It is
36
just-
on the fortitude save.
36 on the fortitude save is a failure.
Yeah.
All right. Fearin,
Yep. How much damage?
pretty average roll. Pretty average roll. We are looking at a total of 87 untyped damage.
Yeah.
Untyped damage. Yeah, okay.
As this line hits you and you begin to feel the flesh around the impact zone just dissipate. It will then take a move action. Its third action. It will fly to here. That lands back on the ground with a heavy thud as dust and debris showers out from around it. Next up. It's our best friend in the world. Twinkle Toes.
Okay. Let's see. Beautiful. I'm going to use my first action to get up to here. My second action to attempt to tumble through this MFer.
Okay.
Ooh. It's only a 45.
It's a
Acrobatics.
regular success.
Okay. I got my panache. With my third action, I would like to make a perfect finisher against this thing.
Okay.
With my brilliant rapier, to be specific. Natural 17 plus 35. That's 52 to hit.
52 to hits is a hit.
Against off guard because I tumbled through.
Is a hit.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Frightened
that's
1 now, by the way, for that creature, not frightened 2.
Is a hit.
Yeah.
Sorry. And for my final action, I will parry. extravagantly.
You guys got close. If you had said one more thing, I might have given it to you.
Oh, Sheether's not on the map that I asked her for. So if she were on the map, would it have been a hit or a crit? If Sheether's there.
I didn't hear no actions.
Liar.
That's everything from Twinkle Toes?
Yeah, did you take the 62 points of damage?
You raise a valid point.
Gotta take a 124.
I don't think I will.
It'd be more than that.
It is the Skinner's turn.
Skeeter.
What are we gonna do here? Let me make sure this map is in the right. Yeah, there we go. She is going to cast a spell.
Can't do nothing.
Weaver.
As she takes a singular step and then appears in space to the north of Twinkle Toes.
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
You know, sometimes I feel like I put myself in these situations.
You don't say.
Some would agree.
You feel like that because you take a move action to be in those locations?
Nar. Nar, that's not it.
That couldn't be right. You then watch as a chain, like that was embedded into the flesh of her left arm, begins unraveling and sliding down, hitting the ground. She rears the arm back and whips the chain out towards Twinkle Toes.
I'm glad I parried, oh my god.
Only a 42 to hit.
Miss!
Oh, yeah.
That's huge.
That is pretty good. That is pretty good. That is going to be 3 actions from the Skinner. Next up we have
Wait, Will, am I technically off guard?
You would be.
you would be technically off guard. It is a melee attack with a reach of 20 feet.
That is insane.
The face that
Then
you're making
alas.
right now would imply that that was a hit.
Then alas, it just hits.
Ugh. Off guard.
You hate to see it.
I think I should get a hero point for that honesty.
Very, very heroic of you.
Thank you.
It's very heroic of you. I appreciate the inputs. It will go under consideration, and you will be advised of my decision at a later date once the council has had
Cool.
a chance
So
to
it's
convene.
a point towards the hero point, is what I'm hearing.
We're looking at... Oh. $53 points of damage. That would be piercing damage as the spikes on the chain wrap into your flesh.
53.
Mm-hmm.
Put it under peer review, and I'll get back to you in the new year.
Gotta put in an emergency action item to not take that damage.
Bye-bye, 15 temp HP.
Fortunately for you, she does not have the action economy to attempt to grab you with the chain this turn.
Heh. Sucker.
This creature. Will attempt to cast a spell.
Oh dear.
It's
Why is my initiative so low, man? Jeez.
it's freeing really to have the ability to cast spells
No,
Enjoy
again.
this
Yeah,
first
and-
round. Enjoy it.
Enjoy it while you can, buddy.
I think I will. Because this creature takes a step and then ends up right here. It will use its third action to attempt to hit Kashak with its halberd.
Okay.
We're looking at a 43 to hit.
That's exactly my armor class.
It's exactly your armor class
For now.
for now. Uh, it's gonna be 38 points of slashing damage
Okay.
as the halberd rakes across you. That'll bring us to this creature. We'll move up to here. And we'll attempt to cast a spell. Twinkle Toes, could you please roll me a will save?
I'm feeling a little bit of halfling luck, some incredible luck at the moment. I'm gonna re-roll that natural one.
Seems reasonable. Yeah.
Yes, please, on a will save. Oh my god.
That'll be a 45, and if it's a success, it's a critical success.
45, and if it's a success, it is a critical success. That is a success, which becomes a critical success, which means you feel all right.
0 point
Thank
economy.
God.
Feel
Not
fine.
even a hero point. That was some incredible luck,
It
baby.
was a
Luck economy.
It was a
That's some
very good
halfling luck
heritage trait.
economy.
Weaver, at the bottom of round one, it is finally your turn.
Yeah, first action, I'm going to cast my favorite focus spell. I can never remember the name of. Protective Wards.
There you
So
go.
this will aura come out, and then I'll free sustain to make it 10 feet instead of 5. Bam. Free action, or not free action, hasted action, I will recall knowledge on these flying boys.
Sure.
Fine boys.
What skill would you like to use?
I'm torn between nature and religion. They look like angels, kind of.
Definitely not nature.
I would go.
Yeah, religion feels better than
I
nature.
think, yeah, I think we're gonna go with religion here.
I'm gonna go ahead and say these are demons. Just gonna toss a guess.
But they could be just like natural.
Natural demon.
Natural demon. Good band name.
Okay, 41.
41. That is a regular success.
So it's a crit success.
Nice.
Good. Good. So you'll gain 2 pieces of information then. Jack might recognize these creatures in previous incarnations as what were formerly Purodemons.
Oh. Okay.
But these creatures are known as Obsissidemons. They are obliteration daemons.
Whoa.
Same.
While war can have many facets, Obsissidemons care only for the brutality and violence that conflict brings. These devastating daemons seek only to destroy, leaving rubble and ash in their wake. Reflecting the mortal desire to fully eradicate one's enemy, Obsissidemons never intentionally leave a soul behind in their warpaths. You gain 2 pieces of information. What would you like to know?
What's their highest and lowest save?
Highest and lowest save. Highest is going to be Fortitude. Lowest is going to be Reflex. Ooh. Ah.
It's a good thing my next spell is a Fortitude save. Weaver is going to use
it?
2 actions to cast Implosion. So this creature that is frightened will need a Fortitude save as he is slowly crushed by an invisible force around him. He
Okay.
slowly collapses on himself.
Just to confirm, you did hear that I said his highest save was Fortitude?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I was already planning on using this spell.
Just wanted to make sure.
Frightened 1.
Indeed. That is a 45.
It's a normal success. So, God, dude. If he was frightened 2, that would have been a failure. Anyways, so he's gonna take
Oh.
half. He's gonna take half damage. Half damage is going to be half of 75 untyped damage. So that's hard. 37.
Mm-hmm.
37 points of untyped damage for that.
Okay. All right.
What was that spell you cast?
Implosion.
Implosion. I love that spell.
Yes. Very convenient. Every round, I can sustain it, and I can target
great.
a different creature. Pretty cool.
It is a very cool
Um,
spell.
That is Weaver's turn.
That is Weaver's turn, which means it is the top of round 2. Kashak, you are up.
All right, Kashak is going to try something for the first time. Move to here.
All right. I'm going to take a reactive strike.
Go for it.
Does Directive Strike happen while he's in my aura, or while he's...
It would happen
Where he is now,
when he
first movement
initiates
that
the
I made.
move. Yep.
Okay, good. So you got a plus...
I think you're gonna get unpunished here. You're gonna go unpunished, I believe. That is yeah, it's 38 to hit.
Yeah, good. Now we know they have reactive strikes. Keep that in mind.
Yep.
I'm not in your aura anymore. That's fine, but I needed to get where I was.
No, you're good.
I need to be within 30 feet to perform a scare to death.
Scared to death.
Yeah!
I am
Oh, I'm
trying
so
to
excited.
take advantage of the frightened 1 to try to either goes to frightened 2 if I succeed, or it fucking dies. So let's see how this goes. I attempt an intimidation check against the will DC of a living creature within 30 feet of me that I sense or observe and who can sense or observe me. If the target can't hear me or doesn't understand the language I am speaking, I take a -4 circumstance penalty. Do these creatures speak common? Okay. You do that then, if it matters. So here we
Weaver
go.
could have asked what
Intimidation
languages they know.
That
You should've-
common useful information.
I should have told you to ask for
Just
it.
speak every language. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Intimidation check against will DC of the creature. I kind of want to hero point this, just to be an asshole.
I mean, imagine how cool it would be if this works.
I'm gonna do it. I rolled a 7. It's just like lame. You know?
Wow, 7. Re-rolling a 7. This is bold.
I'm
This
rolling a
deserves
7.
another hero point. This is a
I
heroic
believe that.
thing.
Yeah, it should just be a free hero.
I
point.
took a reactive strike, for God's sakes.
You want to take another?
From a 7 to a 17. The final
Hell
result.
yeah!
The final
That's
result
some
is
good economy.
a 48. I will be honest with myself and say this is the incapacitation trait. I do not know
Mhm.
what level these creatures are, but we are 20. So it should be okay.
That is a regular success.
Alright, so it does just go back to frightened 2.
Okay,
But at least it does that.
that's pretty good.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to loose an arrow, and then I'll let Sheathra move kind of on her own. So let's fire my bow. Natural 20 for a 56.
Pop it off here.
I'm pumping right now. Here we go. Are these creatures unholy? Yes or no?
I think you know the answer to this question.
I'm going to say yes. Here we go.
Yeah, these guys like destroy souls and turn everything in their path to ash. But they're actually pretty decent guys.
Look, man, I don't get the system, so I'm going to have to ask every time. So,
It is a
we're
little
talking
bit.
about- it's not super intuitive.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a little whatever. 114 points of total damage.
Ooh.
Do you need me to break some of that down for you? There is some holy damage in there, which is spirit damage.
Okay.
But yeah.
Cool. Big pumper. Is that everything from Kajak?
Shithra, who is suspiciously still not on the map, by the way, she will move a little bit to 1, 2, 3.
I think I'm being gaslighted into giving Jack free actions, but
It was my second action on my last turn.
I'll have to review the tape. I'll send it to council and we'll get their decision.
I wish we still had the Audacity recordings. I would just go back. 5, 10, 15, 20.
No, you don't. Don't say that.
She takes her free action move 30 feet with one move action into closer to the hunted target.
All
And
right.
she finishes her turn there, and that is the end of my turn.
Very good. Next up, Baron.
All right, Will.
Yeah,
I unfortunately have a math question for you.
I have been known to do math in the past.
So, from where I'm standing right now,
Yeah.
let's say from originating from me, ending on this creature,
Yeah.
if there were to happen to be a line,
Mhm.
let's say,
Yeah.
would it go through Twinkle Toes given how much shorter canonically she is than literally everything else in the world?
Literally everything else in the world.
Everything else in the world.
I just want to be clear. You said literally everything else in the world.
Yes, I know what I said.
If you were to cast Enlarge on Twinkle Toes, she still would not be as tall as me, Emily Grace.
Because I would have to angle up anyway, because I'm assuming this guy is like 10 feet up on this platform, right?
Yeah.
You want all three Daemons, but not Twinkle Toes. That's
Yes. Is that possible from this square, or do I need to move left or right?
I don't think there's a world. I don't think there's a world where A, Twinkle Toes gets hit by that from here, or B, that the Skinner also gets hit by that.
If you're going to
It's
get
the
both
Skinner's-
Daemons,
The Skinner's large, though, right? That's 10 feet. No?
So, this platform is 20 feet up. So this is
20 feet up.
20 feet up. These creatures are 20 feet tall. This creature is only 10. I don't think her square gets hit.
But, like, if it's 5 feet up through the first Daemon, over Twinkle Toes' head, it would be at, like, 8 feet through the Skinner's face, and then it would, like, clip the Daemon's toes on the platform. No?
So, if we're
about
assuming
toes?
that it raises by half of the amount of distance needed to totally raise at about half the length of the line, it's going over her. See, this is 100 feet. So I guess that's 95, but still.
That'd be 10 feet. It'd be giving her a haircut, but it hit.
No, it would be over 10 feet, is what I'm saying. So, half of 95 is what, 43? So it'd have to be already 10 feet off the ground at that square.
we need Socatella.
You see what I'm saying, Ben?
I'm so tempted to try to do the math on
Ben, do you
this.
see what I'm saying? Ben,
I see what you're saying.
Ben, if
I see what you're-
if the line is halfway to its end and it needs to raise the full distance, then half of the length of the line would mean that half of the vertical distance has been crossed, which means that this being 95 feet away would mean that the halfway point is 42.5 feet, which means that it's 10 feet off the ground at 42.5 feet. But the Skinner, Ben, Skinner is 55 feet away from you, meaning that it's already past the halfway point, which means that it is above 10 feet when it gets to the Skinner. Ben.
I just don't like it. Okay, if I was from the 10 feet in front of Weaver, is there a line that hits all three, right? That line I'm drawing right now for you, that clips all three, yeah?
Do you move?
If that line can clip all three, then yes.
I would say so.
I think it does.
I appreciate your input, Dan. Let's see here.
It definitely hits all three. Fearon moves. First action, he will move.
Okay. It's going to take a reactive strike on you, so let's start with that.
Yep, okay.
Looking at a cool, calm, collected 42 to hit.
That misses! Whoa!
Okay. What would 44 have gotten you?
44 definitely would have gotten.
Modifiers matter. Move to there.
So I'm going to move to here.
You want to do this? This is what you want to do? You want to do this?
That's what I want to do. Exactly that line you just drew.
You casting lightning bolt? Is that what's going on here?
No. I am casting Arctic Rift.
Of course.
What?
120-foot line. Wait, what was the
Yeah,
the
same.
legacy version? Polar Ray was the legacy version of this.
Oh, hell yes.
A jagged crack opens in the air, dealing cold damage as it draws away warmth. Each creature along the rift must attempt a fortitude save. It is unfortunately fortitude, which is their highest, but
We're just sticking to
Never get
fortitude, huh?
I never get to use line spells.
I think the actual line that you're looking for is that one, and that works for sure.
Yes.
I'm pretty
I
sure
think-
he did.
No, he was saying, and I quote, exactly the line that I drew here, where there is a world in which Twinkletoes gets hit because it is touching her square, but this one does the same thing.
Will's favorite thing to do in our game is to quote me back to myself, which I don't appreciate.
Yeah, it's
That's okay.
Use my own words against me.
pretty rude.
I ask you for clarification, you say a thing to clarify, and then I hold you to what you clarified. I'm sorry.
feels like I'm at work.
Oh, gee, I wonder why.
Ben, you started this
Is it
interaction
because
with,
he is being
I'm-
a rules lawyer.
I'm going to ask you a math question.
Yeah, I know.
Can I circle
I'm
back
not
on that
innocent.
super quick?
I'm not innocent here.
Can I
Yes.
circle back on the math
Yes,
question?
Jack,
I
did you do the
math.
Sokotoa?
I did the math. Ben, you would have missed by half of a foot. It would have gone a half foot over her head.
Oh, half a foot's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my
10.5 would have
God.
been the height of the
Yeah,
triangle that you see. So it
wow.
just sailed right over her.
Oh,
Provided she's exactly
with
10 feet tall.
Sokotoa.
That's. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I had to use a trigonometry calculator.
oh. I'm gonna roll a fortitude save for these guys since you cleanly hit all three of them without hitting Twinkletoes.
Thank you, Will. I appreciate you as a GM.
I put in the work to make sure my players get what they want. Why don't we start with the Damon closest to you? The number I'm about to say is going to feel really bad after what I just said to Ben.
Uh-oh.
It's a 54.
Oh, fuck.
That is not a critical success.
Your spell DC is 55? Or 45?
45.
Wow.
Very nice. Very nice.
Wow. Wow. Next one is a... Ooh, much worse. 38. And then a Skinner. This is gonna sound like I'm making it up.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
It's a 55.
That is critical success. Okay, Skinner is unaffected. The closer one takes, what is that, 28 points of damage.
Okay.
And this is cold damage. Then the second one that is frightened takes 56 points of cold damage.
Oofer.
Oh, and that one is slowed 1 until the start of my next turn. The one that took full damage.
Cool.
Slowed 1 because it's so cold.
This guy is having
That's my turn.
a rough time.
He's having a rough go.
Good. What?
I'm just saying, if you got the chance to get to know Charlie, you might think differently, but hey. You guys came out swinging, so.
Then we'll go out swinging.
Let's see, 56. Okay. Oh, yeah. Real not good for him. And this is 20. So, that is everything from Fearin. It is this creature's turn. This creature is slowed. So he only gets 2 actions. I will take off the slowed condition now, since he has suffered that. First action. He's going to attempt to bite Twinkle Toes. Don't ask me the mechanics of this mouth trying to bite a small creature.
Those saber-tooth fangs.
But that's what we're gonna do. I'm either rolling above a 15 or below a 5 on everything. It's wild. It is a 40 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Second action, it will attempt to hit you with its halberd. 46 to hit.
That'll hit.
$37 points of slashing damage.
37.
37 points of slashing damage. Next up, we have
It'll be under peer review.
Twinkle Toes.
Alright. For my first action, I would like to tumble through to, let's go right over here.
Sure.
Okay. Uh, 51.
51. That is a
45 did it, so I'm assuming a 51 did it.
yeah. I'm just double checking crits. It's still a
doesn't
regular
matter.
success.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
He
Yeah.
is off guard to me. I have panache. I will then let's see, what do I want to do? I would like to do a perception check on him. Use the seek action.
Sure.
See what his remaining hit points are looking like.
As a percentage, correct?
Yeah, 48 perception.
Okay.
That guy's got to be low.
Speaking of math questions,
I hope he's low.
Like,
about 20%.
okay.
All right.
Third action, perfect finisher. Coming in hot. How will a 52 do?
A 52 will do. And because it's frightened
I think
one,
that's the same thing I think that's the same
it is a
thing I
critical success.
Nice.
And
Ah,
Let's go.
guys. 108 points of damage. That's a lot of ones.
It's gotta
Oh,
be it, it's gotta
come
be it, it's gotta
on.
be it, it's gotta be it.
Gotta be it, right? Oh yeah, 4 ones. That's rough.
I mean, you are betting on that creature having under 500 HP.
Under 540 hit points. I'm all in. Take all my chips if I'm wrong.
Take all of your chips. Yeah, that's how it works, Jack.
That's what all in means. Yeah!
hey, nice.
I win the hand.
Proud of you, buddy.
I'll play poker. I came second in a poker tournament that Will won, and Ben also played in.
I sort of played it.
Tournament is a strong name for a home game.
That's true. Tournament was a bold choice. A poker game.
Surprisingly, Ben's brother was kind of nasty at it without ever really having played before. Okay. Twinkle Toes, would you like to
Patrick's never played
describe
poker before?
your turn? I'm sure he has. He was a Marine,
Yeah.
but... Emma Grace,
Oh, it's my turn? Oh,
I was asking
it's
you if
still
you would
my
like to
turn.
describe your kill.
Oh. Nah. I break off its saber teeth and slit its throat with them.
What was Emily Grace's
Oh
goal
my
again?
god.
What was Emily Grace's goal for 2026 again? Was
Improv.
It, describe fewer
Improv.
kills?
Um,
Yeah. Right.
It was,
Miss out on chances to make stuff up, right? That was the goal.
I have been corrected. It is, Patrick, was
I
it,
broke off its saber teeth, I slit its throat with them, and then I parry him with the saber teeth. No, just kidding.
is a former Marine. Is a former Marine. I've been corrected by the chat, since...
former.
What?
we were all thinking about.
Hold on. Is the chat saying he's former? Because once a Marine, always a Marine. Doesn't matter if you're active duty or not.
Formerly an active Marine.
Chat, watch yourself.
What's
Hey,
happening?
Patrick, thank you.
What is the
thank you
right
for your
answer
service.
now? I need to know. How to address a former Marine?
Probably with their address.
I'm gonna hit you as hard as I can.
We're moving on. Before I get clocked, it's the Skinner's turn.
Marine veteran is the catch-all term. Former and ex-Marine, someone who got kicked out, in my opinion, says this Redditor. But yeah, Marine Corps
Says
veteran
this
or Marine
Redditor.
veteran.
10, 15...
Would you call him a retired Marine? That makes him sound like he's 1,000.
That does make him sound like he's
Much older
not
than he is.
under 30.
What is my move speed? There it is. We'll get to there. Second verse, same as the first. Gonna throw a chain out at Twinkle Toes.
Why is it always me?
You were and are still the closest enemy combatant. We're looking at a 49 to hit.
49 will hit.
49 will hit. The chain attempts to wrap around you, the spikes in it digging into your flesh. You will take a total of 50 points of damage.
50.
50 points of damage. And with the third action, she is going to attempt to grab you with the chain.
Wasn't getting grabbed.
This is going to be... Somehow I got first edition rules for the first time ever from the first Archives of Nethys post on Grab Pathfinder, or Grapple Pathfinder. I'm always so bad with this. I really should know this by now. It's going to be athletics against your fortitude DC. Her athletics check against you is a 49 against your fortitude DC.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Twinkle Toes.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously that does it. It doesn't crit it.
I don't know what's obvious anymore with these
Barely.
20th level characters.
That would get any of my saves. That would all three of them. That would exceed my GC.
That would
Uh,
get my reflex DC.
Good enough.
Fine.
You are grabbed by the chain.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that.
That is the end of her turn, however.
Got that.
If you think about it, armor class being a DC implies the existence of an armor check with a modifier of 10 less than my AC.
I think you're onto something with that.
I like
Food for
that.
thought.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
What if we
Good food. Thank you.
took rolling out of the hands of the attacker altogether?
I roll my armor against you saying you attack me.
Yeah, I roll my armor check against your attack DC. We're gonna bounce along. It is that guy's super dead. His creature's turn. So many options. So many thoughts and feelings rattling around. Why don't we start by casting a spell?
Yes. Recognize it.
Mhm.
Bing, boom, bam. That's going to be a 43.
You're pretty familiar with the spell. This is a spell known as Falling Stars.
Oh.
Let's get that shit out of here, yeah?
Oh. How does he get casted? It can't overlap. I guess he can cast it on us and just on Twinkle Toes. On the other two. Regardless, yeah, I think we're going to fucking counteract this. I will be using a wonderful. Actually, what is it? Definitely 9th level. Where is it?
Yeah, rank 9.
Traits. Ah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be logical with this. I am going to cast a 9th rank Detonate Magic to counteract this Falling Stars. I'm I'm gonna try to blow this thing up in this creature's mouth as he's trying to cast it.
Oh my god.
9th rank v 9th rank.
Nueve a nueve. Or whatever.
You're good.
I got there, I thought.
That's a natural 19, boys and EG.
Oh.
Boys and EG.
Oh,
We like that. We like
This
that
is
a lot.
this is going to be a 54 to counteract.
54 counter.
I would include myself in lads. If you were to call us lads, I would include myself in that.
what about fellas?
No,
You mean
dude.
fellas is inclusive.
I
Fellas is
mean,
inclusive.
not gender queerness. Like, I wouldn't be like boys, but like lads, fellas. Yeah, I think I would include
Yeah,
myself
yeah,
in those. Yeah.
Softer gender terms.
I'll call my
Yeah,
sisters,
yeah,
hey
yeah.
fellas, and then they give me a weird look, but they don't say anything.
That does successfully counteract the spell.
Let me get a
Oh,
quick
yeah.
little reflect on this guy as all 4 falling stars erupt inside his body.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But he only takes damage from like both types once. Weaver just sticks his finger up and he's like, no, no, no.
No, no. No, no.
And just for everyone's reminder, let me see if I had it pulled up. Yes, Falling Stars is 60-10 bludgeoning and 14d6 energy. What type was he casting? I'm curious.
It won't make a difference either way.
AKA Will hadn't gotten
I didn't think it was actually gonna work.
it
He did make me use a 9th rank spell, so that does
Love it.
that does do
That's a win.
Yep.
Just right after our conversation about long resting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One basic reflex save. Spell no matter how many.
Oh, his
Uh,
reflex save. That's good.
Spell against trade.
That's the worst one, right? Yep. Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Each creature in temple.
Yeah, so reflects the literal like reflex spell. It literally says even if it's an area spell, it just affects the creature that is casting.
Right.
Yeah.
But like,
I like your description of in its mouth.
this
What's
is
hanging up, Will? What's the
there are so many different parts because of how weird the spell is. So, reach into the skies and call down an array of falling stars that explode upon colliding with the ground. Choose for the falling stars to be airbursts, asteroids, comets, or plasma. That's the different 4 different damage types. Gains the trait of a falling star type that you choose. The 4-star central 10-foot burst can't overlap. Each falling star deals 60-10 bludgeoning to each creature in the 10-foot burst. Dealing, yeah, so it just takes 1 instance of the damage.
Right. Correct. It's not taking times 4,
Yeah.
but it is taking that bludgeoning along with the.
in theory, a
Elemental
creature
damage.
could be hit with all 4 stars and take 60-10 bludgeoning 4 times, but only take 14d6 one time. But that just doesn't happen here. It just takes 60-10 once and then 14d6 once, right? Am I right about that?
That's how I'm interpreting it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I got a 45, so it passes. It's only going to take half damage. High level Pathfinder, man. Good times.
Just being able to reflect the spell just because you successfully counterspelled it is friggin'
I mean, that's incredible.
It's
like no roll on
bread
that
and
is
butter.
crazy. But I guess you're not really you're just casting the spell. You know what I mean? There's no roll for you to make when you cast the spell. How high is the feat you took to?
This one is reflex spell is 14 rank or 14
Oh,
level.
that's pretty high. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay. Mathfinder back at it again. It's gonna take some damage. It's got one more action. It's gonna try to hit our good friend Weaver with its halberd. Natural one. So it will not do that.
Yay.
Next up is this guy up here. This guy up here will attempt to cast a spell.
Which guy?
The one all the way to the north.
This guy up here?
Nothing Weaver can do.
This guy up here.
That guy?
Up there.
He up there.
What's the range on this?
What is happening?
Long ass arrow digging around down there.
We're just
Vaguely here.
just doing some research. Kashak, a thin black line erupts from the fingertip of this creature and shoots out towards her chest.
No.
No. We are looking at
I
approximately.
disagree.
You are welcome to disagree. Oof. So 42 isn't going to hit you, is it?
My ack? No, it does not.
Your armor check.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Could you roll an
Yeah,
armor check
armor.
against that?
Armor check DC.
He'll float around to here. Kind of surveil for a bit longer. Weaver. It is your turn.
Free action. I will sustain my. Free action. I'm going to sustain the implosion. So I want this creature right in front of me to make a fortitude save.
Oh, not good. Not good at all. 40.
That is a failure. So he takes 75 points of untyped damage as his body begins to collapse on itself.
Don't love that, but continue.
Yeah. Second action or hasted action. I'm going to recall knowledge on the Daemon Skinner. I'm going to
Sure.
use Norgorber lore, and I'm going to hope for the best.
Good move.
I feel like this creature is a very specific creature. But
A unique creature, perhaps.
46. Maybe
46.
better.
I will give you one piece of information.
Alpha right. Let's learn their lowest save. Why not?
You would assume, based off of your knowledge of Norgorber and Daemons, you're betting that will be their lowest save.
Interesting. Okay. That was my hasted action. Free action to sustain. Sub 3 actions. First action or second action, I'm gonna just sustain again my ward. So now it's 15 feet. Shock is now caught in that.
Nice.
And then next two actions. This is where I did not decide.
Actually, I think I'm 20 feet from you, but I made that choice. So.
2 diagonals and 2 up from you. That's 20 feet. Don't ask Ben though; he doesn't think that's true.
Catching strays out here. I'm catching strays.
Jack was actually very upset about that conversation.
I was just upset like that we had to have it. It wasn't like mad at Ben. It was just like, duh, it was even a thing.
By the rules of the game, it was a necessary conversation.
You were 50% correct. You were just taking an obscure rule a little too far. But you know that there's been worse crimes on our gaming tables than that.
Okay, third and fourth act, or yeah, last 2 actions. I'm going to cast slow on the creature right in front of us. I'm
Amazing.
gonna need a.
In response, it's going to cast a spell.
It is fortitude. I thought it was will. Oh, it is.
Yes, it is.
Well, good. Do it.
Okay. What's your spell DC?
100. It's 45.
45. What rank are you casting this at?
Dude, he's counterspelling you.
That's not good. This is third rank.
Third rank?
Yeah.
Could you roll a fortitude save against your slow effect?
Oh.
As it casts Spell Riposte.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Lost.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
And I don't have to do any of that fancy dancy understanding what the spell is. I
don't
just
wanna
have to
hear
know
your
it's being
shit.
cast.
Oh, okay. I thought this was gonna be a dig at me.
What? What?
Well, that's amazing. A natural 20.
Riposte.
It's against my own DC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pass.
Okay.
No effect.
You cast
But
the
it
spell.
does make me
It
mad.
bounces it back at you. And then you don't get affected by your own spell.
Just get a little miffed. That is all of Weaver's turn.
Okay. That was the bottom of round 2, and we will take the top of round 3 with Kashak right after the short break. We'll be back here. Oh, of course, I had to choose a weird time for that. We'll call it 8:50 Eastern Standard. A little bit longer first half, but we'll see y'all in a little bit. Thank you so much. Welcome back, folks. It's the top of round 3, and we have Kashak starting it off.
It's your boy. Back again.
It's your boy.
Let's take a free action to adjust my hunted target, labeling the Skinner and the Obliteration Demon right next to me.
What if instead of that,
I'll
we
only leave
just
Twinkle Toes available.
close at roll 20?
So, only Twinkle Toes available for Hunter's Edge, but I want to make some options here for us. I am then going to... I'm going to move closer to... I'm going to take a parting shot. I'm going to step down and loose an arrow at the creature. At the Obliteration Demon next to me. Does a 48 hit that creature?
48 against off guard because of parting shot. Is a hit.
53 points of damage?
53 points
Sorry.
of damage.
Sorry. 4 points of damage?
Did all that for
Sorry, figure
1
out
point of
how
damage.
Flex a roll. First two actions there is that, and then my third action is going to be commanding Sheathra. You know what? I'm going to optimize a little bit. I'm going to 5% this way.
Yeah, we just talked about this. You're not allowed to
Sheathra.
optimize anymore.
I know. That's next campaign. Okay, it's later in the year. I'm not holding accountable yet. Sheathra is going to move forward and bite with the 2 actions I give her from commanding.
Okay.
So here's her attack roll. Natural 2 for a 33. So that's a miss.
Swamp.
With a quickened action on my hand wraps, I will take a claw strike. This is against regular AC. Another natural 2.
Oof. Not
That is
ideal.
my turn.
All right. Next up, we will have Firin. Or not.
Are you muted?
I am muted. I'm going to move as my first action.
Okay.
Does that happen?
Yeah.
Without any reactions.
Sure does.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I'll remind you, it did already take its reaction.
I did forget that. And then I'm going to do Tempest Surge on the creature I just moved away from. This guy right here.
Okay.
I need a reflex save.
I'm sure you do. Okay. All right. Okay. It's only a 36.
Oh, so close. Oh, it's a
I
regular
know.
fail.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Still very good on a regular fail with Tempest Surge. One of the best spells in the game because it's now Clumsy 2 for 1 round.
Clumsy 2 for 1 round. On top of 72
takes-
points.
72 points of electricity damage.
Oof.
As Firin just summons this storm that is shredding this thing with lightning. That is my
Ouch.
turn.
Owie.
Whoop, whoop.
Alright. The creature who would have been up next is dead. Twinkletoes. It's your turn.
It's my turn? Okay. I am going to, with my first action, dart over here. With my second action, I will tumble through to over here. Or over here. So that I can...
I would hate to have to get you on a technicality.
What? What'd you
No,
say?
I mean she flanks with Sheathra also, so if you get one down.
That's a 49 acrobatics.
Yes.
All right. Third action.
Since it's all the same to you.
Perfect finisher. It's a 51 to hit.
51 will hit.
Clumsy 2.
Does clumsily affect AC?
Yes. What?
Yeah, dexterity.
Dex, yeah.
I don't like the way you said that, Ben.
That's the whole point. It was like the whole point of it.
Just I ask you a question, and then you say that, it makes me feel stupid.
Yeah, but what Ben's saying is, why don't you learn the game, idiot?
Well,
Ben said.
Damn.
I guess it's a critical hit.
That's what I said.
Neville?
Critical hit!
I guess it's a critical hit.
Apparently he's just gonna take it.
Because Ben doesn't like me as a person.
That's what he said.
That's how it felt.
134 points of damage.
134 is crazy.
Ben really
That
doesn't
is
like me as a
crazy.
person.
Every point of damage dealt by Twinkle Toes is more I don't like Will as a person.
It's 134 reasons why Ben doesn't like me as a person. What else you got, Twinkle Toes?
I will parry extravagantly.
Wow. Okay. I believe that is the end of Twinkle Toes' turn, which means it is the
Indeed.
Skinner's turn. The Skinner. Well,
Uh-oh.
we'll move twice.
I saw that arrow. Oh dear.
Get up to right there. And we'll attempt to attack with a cleaver.
Oh, and I don't have my thing.
It's a 47 to hit.
That is a regular hit.
It's a regular hit. All right. Some things are going to happen, Ben.
Sure they are.
Is the chain or the meat tenderizer?
This is a
Cleaver.
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 She's got so many things sticking out of her.
Mm-hmm. She sure does.
How many is that? That's that. All right. Baron is going to take 51 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And you are now bleeding. While you haven't taken any bleed damage yet, the blood that is flowing from your body begins lifting off of your skin and hardening, forming a pseudo-solid link between you and the Skinner.
Don't like all those words you just said.
But you don't have to worry about it for now. I'm sure it's nothing because it is the next guy's turn. This one, to be precise. This guy's also pretty beat up. Shock was putting a number in on him. So was Twinkle Toes, though. So was Twinkle Toes. Why don't we... Why don't we swing on Twinkle Toes with a halberd and then see what happens?
Just go from there.
Yeah. Scar.
I don't appreciate this plan.
I'll tell you what, there's one surefire way to not take damage, and it's not participate in the fight as the highest output damage character in Melee. We're looking at a 45 to hit.
Ugh, it hits.
I would think of it as a compliment. It is
I
regarding
do.
you as the largest threat currently within melee range.
I'm used to being the biggest threat.
We're looking
I'm
at
dangerous.
43 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Next up is going to be a jaw attack out at Kashak.
That makes sense.
Ooh, not very good. Not very good at all. 39 will not hit you. And then third and final action, just to show that I'm not spreading any favoritism here, we'll take a halberd strike at Weaver.
What?
Also pretty bad. Also pretty bad.
Dude's swinging wildly. He's crazy.
38
Quality
will
like that.
not hit Weaver, I'm assuming. Okay, that is his turn. It is now the other Daemon's turn. The other Daemon's name is Mark, by the way. Thank you for asking.
Oh.
Bring it up to here. And you know what? You know what? We'll take a swing with the halberd. On to
Oh,
Twinkle
come
Toes.
None of them cast any spells.
I'm going to ignore that comment. I made a decision. I was going to say something, but I've made a decision. Fortunately for this guy, for Mark, who's been really putting in the practice effort in the training room recently, that is a 55 to hit Twinkle Toes.
That's a crit.
Okay.
He's going for Obsessive Demon of the quarter.
It went to Craig. Now that Craig is dead, he thinks he's got a real shot, so he's putting in his effort.
He saw an opportunity.
It's like, it's my time.
Always hated that guy.
Asshole.
Is this the right? Is that the right number? That is theoretically the right number. We're looking at only 80 points of slashing damage on the crit. Third and final action, it will take another halberd swing. He got really excited about the last one, but you know what he's been getting in his reviews recently is that he needs to really focus more on his follow through.
Yeah, consistency.
Consistency really is the issue, which is why he hasn't gotten Obsessive Demon of the quarter yet. We're only
Yeah, it's just
looking
like
at
highs are high, but lows are pretty low. So.
only looking at a 32 on that one.
That critically misses. However, he is too far away
Ah.
for
Bonk.
me to
Yeah.
cost.
Yeah. So Twinkle Toes, with their sword of pure spiritual energy, just kind of deflects the halberd blade down into the side as it slams into the ground next to her.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that Mark's too far away because, like, if, you know, a hit and then a critical miss to getting riposted is like really is a sinker for the performance review. It's really
Would have blown
never
his shot entirely,
a good thing to be in there. It's never good.
especially in front of his manager. Could you imagine?
Right, right.
I'm gonna pull around to Weaver at the bottom of 3.
Sweet. Reaction, sustain, implosion on the far Damon. Twinkle Toes. I need a 42.
What if instead you rolled a fortitude save?
Why?
Because you're getting spell riposted, bro.
So I'm not casting a spell right now. I'm sustaining a spell.
That is true. It is a different action.
You are the target of a spell you are aware of.
Oh yeah. This
Okay.
does trigger spell riposte.
All right. Okay. All right. So it's an immediate reflection.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wait a minute. How
Well,
does
you
that...
attempt to counteract the triggering spell, no?
Well, he did counteract it. Like I rolled a number that was higher
Okay.
than the number I needed to roll.
You did do that anyway. Yeah.
Yes.
Got it. I'm rolling my own.
How we missed spell riposte in all this
I
time?
know.
What fucking
Because you've
spell?
literally never needed it.
It's true, actually. It's sort of a blind spot. That's the whole thing.
I get a normal success, so I take half damage.
The things that I have to do to mimic a fraction of his power.
Weaver's body slowly collapses on himself as he is very angrily on his spell.
Does that end the spell?
No,
I shouldn't think so.
no, because I still sustained it. It just targeted the wrong.
It bonked you in the head. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, that was just not nice. Weaver will
We're really out of character for Mark.
take. Weaver will take out a wand with his first action.
Okay.
The wand of refracting rays,
Oh.
and he will cast chromatic ray with it starting with the Damon Skinner.
Okay.
So this is an attack roll on my part against your AC. Feeling confident. That's a 47.
47 will hit.
Sweet. I'm going to roll 1d4. We got a 2. A 2 is orange. An orange ray hits you for acid damage. 40 acid damage to the target. You take 40 acid damage, and then the ray refracts off the Skinner Daemon and goes towards this Daemon in north of me. I like this wand a lot. It's pretty fun. As long as he's within 30 feet, which he is, just barely, he is good to go. So this is another attack roll. That's pretty good, because I have a -5 to this. That's a 49.
49 will hit.
Nice. Another color, 1d4. That's a 3. So we're going to see a yellow electric ray that deals 50 points of damage to the target.
Holy crap.
And the ray will refract once more towards the northernmost Daemon. This time at a -10. So I don't think this will hit, but we'll see. Would you believe me if I got a natural 20?
I
What-
would, my man.
What's your
I
total?
went from a 15 to a 19 to a 20. Total is
Crazy.
45.
Total is a 45 to hit. That is a critical hit.
What? That's awesome.
That's insane. A 15 to a 19 to a 20.
What ray?
Oh,
What
it's
ray
a
is
3! It's electric! That's the biggest one. That's 100
That's
points of
so-
electric damage.
Oh my god, that's
You just
awesome.
dealt so much damage.
Oh my god! This is a 4th rank spell. But well, thanks to the wand. The wand is the reason why it can refract. But still, oh my god.
That's sick, dude. That's awesome.
The closest Obsididaemon collapses in a sizzling husk of meat and flesh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Dude, that's sick.
That is Weaver's turn.
That is Weaver's turn. Really tired of tasting his own medicine, he decided to do something about it. Top of 4. Cast Shock.
Okay, I'm gonna do something a little funky and free action target only the Skinner. Hunt
Yes.
only the Skinner.
It's a little funky, bro.
To give Fearin and Twinkle Toes access to hunted target. So both of you now have
Uh.
access to 3d8. I'm gonna have Sheethra take her attack.
Okay.
To get it off my mind. That's 37 for a poop. And then with my turn, I will
Yeah.
move
Okay.
to here. Loose an arrow. That is pretty good roll. 52.
52.
Is that a hit?
52 is a
Is she
hit.
Is she unholy, I'm assuming?
Only a
47
only a
points
little
of
bit.
damage.
Only a little bit. Tiny, tiny wee bit.
47 points
Okay.
of damage.
Okay. Okay.
I will then raise my shield. Raise a little buckler I got on one of my arms. And then that will be my whole turn.
All right. Next up is Firen.
All right. Firen is going to move out of melee range
Okay.
to there.
All right.
Then
Something you notice as you're moving, almost like a rubber
Okay.
band. The chain of blood now linking you to the Skinner begins to grow more and more taut, providing more and more resistance. Like you're almost to the end of where you'd be able to move away from.
don't like whatever that is. That's really bad. That's really bad. And in response, now that I am hunting the Skinner, I am going to attack the Skinner with Stone Lance.
Okay.
It's going to rip a hunk of earth out of the ground and launch it.
You see a wicked grin come across her face as you begin to feel your mouth and throat begin to fill with blood as the words of your spell start to whisper on your lips. Your spell is negated. And I need you to roll a fortitude save
Okay. What is happening?
as you begin hacking blood onto the ground.
Okay, it's a good roll, thankfully. It's 46.
46.
What is happening to me?
You are sickened
Yeah, I
2.
thought I remembered this, but
So, say that again?
You are
Will?
sickened 2.
Okay.
It's a reaction called Spell Choke.
Oh.
Choke.
Well, that's my turn.
That is
I'll roll
Firen's
for
turn.
persistent damage.
Please do.
9.
9. You are going to take 4 points of persistent bleed damage. And you watch as almost like a vein, beating pulse of blood is whipped along the chain from Firen into the Skinner.
She's slurping you.
I'm getting slurped.
Next up is a dead Obsissa Demon. After that, Twinkle Toes. It is your turn.
alright. I am not doing hot. I don't like that this thing is connected to Firen. So I'm gonna skedaddle over here in between them, if I may. I am going to see if I can sever this connection between them. Can I try to just like
move.
slice it?
I mean, for all intents and purposes, it is like a liquid in the air, traveling through the air. You are unable to interact with it in any meaningful way physically.
Dope. We just kind of gotta kill her before she kills
Yeah.
Kieran, probably.
It's a good thought, though. I was going to do the exact same thing on my next turn.
Okay. Well, in that case, I am going to pull a greater healing potion out of my retrieval belt. Is that... Yeah, that's a free action, though. So, then, with my second action, I will drink said potion. No. No longer terrified of one hit putting me under.
It's
Yeah, I got maybe 2 hits before I go under now. Third action. I don't want to get too far from Fearin right now, so I will make a performance check. Fascinating performance against the Skinner, I guess.
Are you trying to fascinate her?
I am trying to fascinate her. I don't want her attacking Fearin. I need Fearin to heal me himself.
Oh yeah, and if that is just a reaction to do the spell choke, theoretically the Skinner could just do that for the rest of the combat.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
That it was a natural 19 acrobatics. So 58.
58. You do successfully fascinate her.
Amazing. For my fourth action, I will parry.
Okay. It is her turn. She'll move up to here. And she will take a swing, big old swing, with the cleaver onto Twinkletoes.
Give him +1 AC.
That is a 54 to hit.
Oh,
That hits, but because of Weaver's bonus, it does not crit.
nice.
Okay.
God.
We're looking at I'm so sorry, math is hard. 42 points of slashing damage. Twinkletoes, you are now also bleeding persistently. And in the same manner, you watch as that gaping wound, the blood begins to, instead of pooling and running down, pull away from your skin, forming a link between you and the Skinner.
Great.
Don't like it.
Yeah, what do we do about this?
I think just kill the Skinner. I don't know.
Do we know how much she's healing?
I
Do
can
we know
check on
do
my
we actually know
next
if
turn.
she's healing?
No, I'm just assuming she is.
She's going to use her third action to swing on Twinkletoes again. That is a 45 to hit.
Just hits.
Okay. This time around, you'll be taking 47 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That is her turn. This creature is going to swoop down to here. Um. With its second and third action, you see, if you take a look at the token art, you can see that they have this, like, miasma around them. This creature kind of bends down over the corpse of this one and almost breathes in the miasma off of this dead creature. And as it does so, its halberd lights on fire.
Oh,
What?
Okay.
And then it will take a swing on Weaver. Just for fun. Just because we can.
And I'm flat-footed. Fantastic.
You are off guard to this attack.
Off guard.
I wasn't sure how that was going to go over with you guys. Not well, apparently.
It's like another bullshit thing happened.
There's a 52 to hit.
Oh, that's a crit.
That's a,
What? That's a crit?
That's a crit with off guard. Yeah, even with my plus.
Oh,
one.
off guard. Right.
okay.
Owie.
Okay. Gotta do some math here. 1 second. First thing that happens, you take 104 points of slashing damage.
104.
104. You're also going to take 10 points of fire damage that ignores resistance,
Whoa.
and you are on fire.
okay.
All right, I thought this was going really well, but this last round has been rough for us.
Yeah, we're getting bonked.
Persistent fire damage.
Weaver, it is your turn.
Jeez. That wasn't very nice. I did hit you with the crazy dramatic ray. Okay. Well, yeah. Free action implosion. Last implosion on the Skinner. I need
Okay.
42 seconds.
It's a 48.
That's a
Sorry.
normal success. So it takes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Takes 37 points of untyped damage. And that is the last of the implosion.
Yeah, I mean, you could keep going. Just saying.
Yeah, technically I could. I have more targets, but I do not wish to.
If you're worried about the bleeding people healing the Skinner, there's an easy way to fix that.
You know, a more morbid playthrough that would make sense. But this is not
Whoa.
not good.
He thought about it, and I'll count that as a victory.
He didn't think about it that hard.
We're kind of in a tough spot right now, and me getting absolutely blasted upside the head with that axe did not help me cement my choices for this round. It's really bad. I'm gonna use a hasted action to use Norg Overlord to recall knowledge again against the Skinner.
Okay.
This is worth hero pointing, in my opinion.
I think so too.
I got a 13 for a 48.
Yeah, I'd keep that.
48.
Okay.
And it's 1 degree success better.
I'll give you another piece of information.
What the hell is that blood thing going on between her and Fury?
Well, is there a way to get rid of it?
That specifically that, yeah. Thank you.
Stop bleeding.
I'm also doing it. Oh, stop bleeding.
Stop
Just
bleeding.
Stop bleeding.
Stop bleeding.
Okay.
Okay.
There
can do
there
that.
are multiple effects that she is triggering off of that, but the essence of it is that creatures within a certain range of her, within 20 feet of her, are bleeding are bound to her by a chain of blood. So there are other things she can do with that.
If they,
But the base effect is you are bleeding and you are within that range.
Okay.
so healing only stops bleeding if you take up to full HP. There is a medicine untrained action, administer first aid. It's 2 actions to just attempt a medicine check to stop someone from being persistent bleeding. And then there's
Well,
the
there's-
typical.
Assisted recovery, or like spend an action to reduce the DC. Isn't that a thing?
You can do that as part of. Yeah, it's called assisted recovery, but that's part of the persistent damage check. So, like, what I'm talking about
Well,
is.
no, but you'd have to have spent the action to do this.
Somebody else can spend the action
So
on
persistent
them.
damage. Yeah, persistent damage when it goes off, you get a DC 15 flat check to see if you recover.
Right.
Assisted recovery, you can spend 1 or potentially more actions to lower that DC. Administer first aid is a 2-action activity that could just attempt a medicine check to stop persistent bleeding. I think those are really the ways to do that. As far as I can see.
I'm going to cast a spell. This is a 1-action spell. Does anything happen?
Yes, this creature is going to attempt a what are they called these days? Reactive strike. My brain just kept getting stuck on opportunity attack. That is a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, that's gonna hit for sure.
It's gonna crit, and you're looking to lose a spell.
Yeah, this was a cantrip, but still me casting something.
Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen.
So if I get hit hard, is his axe still on fire?
Sure is, big guy.
That's not good.
Actually, great question. It is for now. It's going to be 82 points of damage, 10 of which is fire that is not reduced by resistance. And the spell is interrupted.
Okay. What was the damage?
82 total.
Oh, sorry. That's the thing. Okay, still up, still up. Owie, for sure. Okay, cool. That was my first action of 3, so I'm going to run away now. Does anything happen?
Nope.
Okay. We go right there. That's 25. And then third action, I am going to sustain my... Oh, I also get a free sustain as well. So this will be sustained twice to 25 feet. That is my turn. And I take persistent fire damage.
Yes.
So I roll a flat check for that.
Roll flat check.
2.
You are still on fire. And you take 15 points of fire damage that cannot be reduced by resistance.
Okay. That is Weaver's turn.
Top of round 5. Kashak, you are up.
Kashak will take a parting shot, so step down and loose an arrow into the Skinner.
Okay.
Fucker. 39. Not gonna hit.
39 is not going to hit.
I will command Shithra.
She's also no longer
to-
fascinated.
I'll command Shithra to attempt an athletics check to grapple the Skinner.
Okay.
40 against with Fortitude DC.
40 against Fortitude is unfortunately not going to succeed.
Hasted Claw Strike. Bro. 41 against off guard.
41 against off guard is a hit.
Yes.
Thank God. Okay. 42 points of damage. She
42?
will also take 1d6 persistent bleed on her turn. See how you like it, idiot.
That's funny.
Bro, she loves bleed. All about that blood action.
Maybe I made her life actually easier, I'm not sure. So yeah, 1d6 persistent bleed on her turn.
Okay.
It actually starts flowing backwards into us.
into Kashak, and then she gets confused.
Interesting. Interesting.
He
Anything
likes
else,
that
Kashak?
idea.
Anything else, Kashak?
No.
Okay. We'll get there when we get there. Firin, it is your turn, buddy.
All right, Will. I'm going to preface this by saying I don't want to fight with you.
Okay. Good start. Good start. It's good to lay down ground rules.
Yeah. Administer first aid.
Yeah.
I have the advanced first aid feat also,
Okay.
but it really comes down to the base first aid, administer first aid action.
Sure.
And I think it's nonsense that it appears by the pure text of the ability that you cannot administer first aid onto yourself. Because it says you can do it to an adjacent creature, and only an adjacent creature. And I've been, since we were talking about this, I've been looking on forums, and that's what some people are saying. I want to say that makes no sense at all. Want to see your thoughts.
Perform first aid on an adjacent creature that is dying or bleeding. If a creature is both dying and bleeding, choose which ailment you're trying to treat before you roll. You can administer first aid again to attempt to remedy the other effect. Advanced first aid. You use your medical training to ameliorate sickness or assuage fears. Look at them sticking those SAT words in there. When you use medicine to administer first aid, instead of stabilizing your character or stopping bleeding, not doing that. When we move on to the medicine check, you see that.
You're telling me, in this game that we're playing, Firin, being legendary in medicine, cannot administer first aid on himself to stop a little boo-boo. Is that what you're telling me this game is not allowing? Maybe the most proficient doctor in all of Galarian at this point.
One of these days I'll remember to put Pathfinder in my Google search.
Been really
Did you
careful
just-
about that one to talk about.
Yeah, did
Yeah.
you just write? Can I perform first aid on myself into Google?
Administrating first aid on oneself is what I put in.
What hotline came up as soon as you did
Yeah.
that? It was 911.
I'm gonna say I agree that it appears the rule is suggesting that. I am saying
The rule's
that
not
that's
suggesting
nonsense,
that. The rule is stating that you explicitly cannot do it on yourself.
which is also mean it is suggesting it too.
I mean, bro, the battle medicine literally says you can patch up yourself or an adjacent ally, and that is it makes it even more insane.
Oh no! I agree with this. I think it's nonsense, and we should ignore it because it makes no sense.
So
It
this
doesn't make
thing.
sense at all. Is it because you can use it on a creature that has the dying condition,
I think that's probably why.
and you can't? And they want to be a little more clear that you can't stop yourself from dying.
But obviously, because you're unconscious, so that makes sense. Obviously, that makes sense. You're unconscious. You can't do that up to yourself. But if I am conscious, I'm staring at myself bleeding out. I can't administer first aid to myself.
That's how I'm reading
I'm with
it.
Ben. That's horseshit. That's just not how it works. That's not how first aid works in like any world.
You do or do not have the medic dedication?
I do not have the medic dedication.
Okay. And so the only other applicable feats you have are battle medicine and advanced first aid for heal checks?
Oh no, I've got a bunch of. I've got so many medicine feats. Do you want me to list them all?
Yeah, I'm just looking if there's any like
think they're-
tertiary ability mentions that say like, and you can do this on yourself when you use this feat or something.
I've got Paragon Battle Medicine. I've got Continual Recovery. I've got Legendary Medic.
I do appreciate that this is slowing down the game substantially. I just want to really dig into this so we know all of the information before either agreeing with the rules or
I
agreeing
really do
against the
think
rules.
it comes down to. I mean, yeah, I think that's the call. Really, I
Yeah.
think the rule as written is I cannot perform first aid on myself. And I just want us to be clear that that's nonsense.
That Ben doesn't like it.
Mhm.
In this search, I did find a Reddit thread that is an amazing Theorycraft build of a knoll that can take a feat to automatically critically fail administered first aid checks to deal damage to non-allies.
That's pretty good.
You can
That's
like kill people with
crazy.
administer first aid because you can get this weird fucking workaround where you like are really bad at medicine and you just kill people with it.
That's hilarious.
That's amazing.
Actually, funny.
That's really good. We can move on if that's the rule, Will. I just want to know what the ruling is.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't come up very often, and the problem is I just wish this would have been something we could have established before it was so goddamn integral to this exact scenario. You know what I mean?
Administer first aid is low key a less used action than anything
Yeah,
else.
it's not very. We don't use it a lot. Yeah.
It's got to be an oversight on like the dying condition, and they don't want you to administer first aid to yourself if you have a dying condition. But to Ben's point, part of the dying condition is being unconscious. You just can't do shit when you're unconscious anyway. I don't know.
How many actions would it be to just reduce the DC of me bleeding? Keeping in mind, I am likely the most proficient medical professional in the entire on Galarian.
Don't forget that.
Yeah.
You can't do first
Yeah,
aid.
yeah.
Not an emergency medicine doctor.
So one action I think is fair.
I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of talk for somebody who isn't casting a spell on himself.
Yeah, I wonder why I'm not doing that.
I will
That has
say,
something to do with the Palsay Okay. How would you do choke in Pig Latin? Would you say
Oakche.
Oakche.
yeah.
Oakche.
It's the first sound, it's not the first letter.
First,
Yeah, there's some
Consonant.
debate about that, I think, but that's what I do. Yeah.
otherwise you're just gonna.
That's what I do in my vast experience of speaking Pig Latin.
Okay. All right.
Your master's degree of speaking Pig Latin is
Yeah, my linguistics degree in Pig Latin.
What's it gonna be, Will?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna submit it to the council. No. Fuck, man.
Yeah, peer review it. Peer review it.
I think it's 9:43. I think this
9:44.
is unfortunately too important of a, like, genuinely, you taking this action versus not taking this action could make or break the fight. And I want to give it the time it deserves to make a decision.
Okay.
So I think,
Assisted recovery usually takes 2 actions, but yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Jack. Hey, Jack.
uh,
He can read. He can read. He can read. Okay, he can read.
I'm going to be reading so many things about
Usually-
medicine this week.
Usually,
I think
that
We're gonna
usually
table
probably
it.
doesn't include the highest medical professional in all.
Order.
Of the...
order.
The highest medical professional in all of Galarian. Actually.
In before Cleric casts Miracle. I don't know. we're going to go ahead and stop it here for tonight. We'll pick up on Farron's turn next week. I will come to you with a decision that is final, but I will accept written submissions of evidence to support or refute Ben's claims. Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
See you next week.